The head of the Missing Women's Inquiry in British Columbia is reacting to news of alleged harassment in the commission workplace. Wally Opal says he's outraged by the allegations and he takes them very seriously. According to unconfirmed reports published in the National Post, 5 former employees say they experienced harassment while working on the commission. The CBC's Belle Purry is in Vancouver with more on the story. She joins us live. Belle, what can you tell us about these allegations?
Well, as you mentioned, Rashmi, they came from 5 former staff women in the commission office, and they're refusing to reveal their identity, so the reports are coming anonymously, and they say that when they worked in the commission office, they were subjected to demeaning, sexist, and disrespectful comments. Now, at the best of times, these are serious grievances, but keep in mind that the Missing Women Inquiry is probing why serial killer Robert Pickton wasn't stopped sooner than he was. He was arrested in 2002. By then, it's believed he may have killed up to 4 dozen women from the downtown east side of Vancouver. And a lot of what the probe is looking at is, did investigators back then take the crime seriously, or were they, kind of blowing it off a little bit and saying, oh, we're dealing with a marginalized population. So a lot of that is coming to light today, and people are talking about it as they talk about these new allegations. Just another bit of criticism for this inquiry that's been plagued by people looking at it and focusing at it and saying that it's not getting enough funding and that it's focusing too much on police rather than victims.
Okay, and so what is happening now with these allegations?
Well, this morning, Wally Opal, the commissioner, talked to the media just before the inquiry started, and he told us that he didn't hear about this until Friday, and he said he had no idea, and neither did his senior counsel. He says, I'm here early in the morning, I'm here at night, I'm here on weekends working. Someone would have said something to me, and I didn't hear anything about it. If I had, I would have done something about it. Here's a little bit of what the commissioner said this morning.
No one needs to tell me how hurtful and how offensive comments of a sexual nature, sexism, or racism are. No one needs to tell me that. And I'm offended by any of the conduct that's alleged to have taken place.
Now, Commissioner Opal has appointed an independent investigator to look into these allegations and to get to the bottom of it. Did it really happen? Who was to blame, and where they go from here? Critics, of course, are just jumping on this. People who are just not in favor of the inquiry or don't think that it's meeting its mandate and are now wondering if this will be, the final straw and if the inquiry is actually finished and not going forward. But they are sitting today for now.
All right, appreciate this, Belle. Thank you. That's Belle Purry in Vancouver.